In this video, we will see how analytics can be used for online reporting of your project. We will be focusing on crosstabs and see how quickly charts can be generated through these. To go to Analytics, also known as MarketSight, click on Interactive Reporting. This option is available under Data/Reporting section of your CMEX, also known as Research Project. This button can also be accessed from the Quick Access menu available on the dashboard under each project. Clicking on Interactive Reporting will open a new tab where the sync begins. After the sync is complete, I'm redirected to the home page of Analytics. When I click on the datasets, I will be in the dataset, which is automatically created for the related project from research. To create a crosstab, click on the drop-down and go to Crosstabs. Whether you are modifying an existing crosstab or creating one from scratch, the process is essentially the same. Click on the New button on the crosstab page to open the crosstab editor. Once the rows and columns of the table are selected, a preview of the same will be available on the right. Drag and drop the variables from left to add the rows and columns. By default, the variables are sorted in the order the questions appear in the original survey. These can also be sorted in the alphabetical order. This is useful when you have a large number of variables in the dataset. I can also search for the variables if I do not happen to know which category they are in or their exact names. For example, if I would like to search everything with word recommend in the variables, Analytics will display all the variables from any category that contains my search term. I can clear the search results and return to viewing all variables by clicking on the X. On the right side of the crosstab designer, we have a tabbed window for the variables we want in our crosstab. The basic idea is to select one or more variables from left, then drag them to the appropriate location on the right. Let's choose our column variables. I can select one or more variables at a time. I can use Shift and Control keys to select more than one variables. I am now going to add the row variables. I would like to add household income up until business travel per year. So I'm using Shift key to select all variables in one go. As you can see, a preview of the crosstab table that I have created is available on the right side of the screen. To exclude variable values which are not of use, expand the variable values and uncheck the ones not needed. Here we can see calculations are automatically displayed for each of the row variable. We can modify which calculations are shown by clicking on the options link and choosing calculation. Nets and NPS can be added from the Nets window as well. That's really all it takes to set up your crosstab. In fact, if you set your defaults in the options, then you do not need to change these settings in your crosstabs every time. Let's now move on to the Filters tab, where we'll set up a filter to make the table interactive. I can use the saved filter that was created earlier in the variable section, Or I can create filters on the fly just for this cross tab by choosing one or more variables from the dataset and selecting certain values. To do this, I drag and drop the variable into my filters tab. By default, every value of the variable will be selected, so it includes all data in the cross tab. If I don't want to include some data, I simply deselect that value. And see the updated results. The blue highlighting in this cross tab indicates that analytics automatically ran the appropriate tests of statistical significance. Hovering over these color-coded cells, it provides more information about stat test results. The node at the top of the cross tab tells us the confidence level used to run the stat tests. I can change the confidence level on the stat at any time. Let's now move to charts and see how easily I can generate it from a cross tab. Click on the charting icon to create a chart of the corresponding area of the cross tab. Now just select the chart type from the menu and Analytics will create the chart automatically. I'll go ahead and click on Clustered. And that is all I need to do to create a chart. That said, I still have options to edit the chart how I need it. In the Data tab, data-related settings can be adjusted, whereas in the Visualize tab, it is all about the display of the chart. In the Data tab, I can switch the calculation type to any other calculation which is available in my cross tab. I can change the column variable as well. I can add other row variables to the same chart too. There are more options related to statistical significance and low sample size warning. Moving to the Visualize section. In the General section, the dimensions of the chart and plot area can be adjusted. Footnotes can be added and the font style of the same can be edited based on the available font styles in the interface. I can change the color of the chart based on the themes that are built in MarketSight. I can also upload my own brand theme and use that to reflect my brand colors in the chart. I can change the chart style to whatever suits the data. Interactivity, access, and labels related settings are also there. All of these settings again can be set as default under user options so that you don't have to change it every time. To learn more about charts and cross tabs, we recommend you go through our knowledge base and other detailed training videos available on our YouTube channel. Thank you.